Cadets of heat number 3. Again, joining me in the commentary, former New Zealand karting champion, Tony Chambers. And Tony, great to see these youngsters out there in force for the Castrol Tauranga Street Sprint.
Yes, that's dead right, Jamie. This is the breeding ground of all of our kart sport here, so these are the young kids to keep an eye on.
And you can start out in the cadet class from just 6 years of age. They're all running the 85cc racket engine from Radney in Sweden.
Yes, that's right. Real basic form of kart motor, nice little dry clutch on it. Really easy form of kart to set up, and it's a really good breeding ground for the kids.
Very, very good lineup. 18 starters for heat number 3. NI Blake Phil-Ewell there. He is the current North Island champion in the cadet class, and he's got a good lead here early. Just working his way up the hill, through the chicanes, just clipping the curbs on the way through. And momentum is very, very important with these little karts because they're not producing an awful lot of horsepower.
No, that's right, Jamie. Like you said, you're dealing with a little 85cc bracket motor, very light little kart at the same time, but you're dealing with the best part of 6 horsepower with some of these karts, so these young lads have really got to keep their speed up.
So it's Blake Phil-Ewell leading this race. 27 is Jacob Smith from Mount Wellington in Auckland. He's had a pretty solid weekend so far. Again, all of the drivers and all of the classes going through qualifying on the Saturday afternoon. 3 heats here on Sunday and through to the final. And the finishing order here in heat number 3 sets the grid for the all-important final. And that's where the trophies are for the weekend for all of the classes.
Yeah, like we say, it's a good little breeding ground for the kids here, Jamie. You can see a massive freight train from 3rd place backwards here. So this is what this class is all about.
This is 85, Bradley Soonis. Connor Hayes in there, somewhere in the 8s. 24, that's Connor Westbury. 44 there in the mix as well, that's Caleb Houston. So Blake Phil-Ewell, your race leader. Heat number 3 for the Sydenham Motor Group cadet class. Jacob Smith in second, and a fantastic battle here for third with Bradley Soonis at the head of the order at the moment.
Oh, she's all go back here, Jamie. 2 and 3 wide.
Whoa, 44 goes around. That's Caleb Houston. 88 also getting tangled up there in the aftermath. That was Finley McLaren. And Jacob Smith's worked his way through to the lead. He's narrowed that lead that Blake Phil-Ewell had early in the laps. And he's taken over the race lead, charging down the hill to this wonderful left-hander, down onto Glasgow Street, out of the Karcher corner. So Jacob Smith now with the race lead in heat number 3, chased by the current North Island champ, Blake Phil-Ewell.
Yeah, Jacob's certainly done a good job here, only talking probably in the space of a lap. He's pulled Blake in and pulled a nice little gap, so he's doing a fantastic job up front.
Both of these drivers lapping in the 63-second bracket. That's an average lap speed of 61 kilometres an hour, and they're getting around here very, very quickly. So off the final corner, and it's Jacob Smith for the victory. Start off grid number 2 for the final. What's the plan going into the last race of the weekend, mate?
I'm just going to concentrate and just focus on not looking behind.
What's your favourite part of the track?
Going down the hill through the chicane.
That's the fastest part of the track, isn't it?